Hey, I want to talk a little bit about a topic that is growing more and more important to me, and this is going to be covered in Getting Close to Blackness 2.0. It's going to be talked about, definitely, it's going to be kind of the centerpiece of Getting Close to Blackness 3.0. And it's about Black bodies and being touched by each other, but specifically being touched by white people. And if you're a yoga instructor, if you're a dancer, if you are in a relationship or in a romantic relationship with a black person, Black bodies and the trauma that we can carry, and things that the society of America has dealt on us is worthy to unpack. And obviously, in this video, I can't get to all of it. I want to start the conversation, help us think, and notice the history of Black men and the current reality of Black men being chained up, Black women being violated. And in that narrative, it echoes into our music industry, it echoes into our film industry, it echoes in every part of media that we understand of how Black bodies are presented, how they are lit, how they are written about and scripted about through film scripts. And these all have dangerous implications on how white people might not understand what it means when they put their hands on a Black body, male or female. There are varieties of traumas that can come up differently for men and for women, but I want to talk a little bit about one specific element of Black bodies that I think is significant to acknowledge and bring up in this video. And one specifically is the idea of danger and the weaponization of Black sexuality. This idea does not only damage white people, but it also damages Black men and how intense it can feel to get touched. Because of the weaponization of Black bodies and Black male bodies in the way that it is right now, it is almost clear to ask yourself two questions, specifically a white person, is do you have a clear picture of how that Black body that you're interacting with has been hurt? And do you have the tools to ask the questions, to build the relationship, to build the bond, to understand their particular trauma with their body? I would say that I have not met a Black man yet in my life that has not suffered from chronic under-touching. That means they have not been touched on a level that their body doesn't even know how to respond when it is touched. And people will say, yeah, man, I think all men have that problem. And I wouldn't say that's even wrong. I think that's correct. But there's a specific weaponization of Black male bodies that makes it very difficult for them to have access to human contact, platonic, sensual, or even sexual. Black men are undertouched. And because of that, it's critically important that we understand when somebody is starving of something or has been lacking on a chronic level, how we nurture that back to a healthy place takes skill, patience, and an understanding of what you were dealing with and the magnitude of it. We'll unpack this more, but I want to start this conversation here in this video to make sure you can understand that touching Black bodies matters on multiple levels for your safety, for their safety, and for the health of our ever-growing and evolving culture and society. Thank you.